Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a makeup routine video featuring a bunch of new products from both Wet n Wild and Essence Cosmetics. So I went to two events for their spring-summer collections recently, and I've been diving into big bags of products, which was so exciting and a little bit overwhelming. So I've picked out a bunch of stuff that I really like, and I've kind of meshed the two together since there are a lot of similar trends between the two new collections. So I'm going to start off with my eyes. I'm going to do a bit of primer. I have the Essence 2-in-1 eyeshadow primer. This is pretty much a MAC paint pot in soft ochre. Here it is. So I'll show you them together. The one from Essence is just a little bit brighter, which I personally like. I'm going to grab it on a flat brush and apply it to my lids. I'm doing the eyes first so that I don't smudge around my base when I apply my eyeliner and everything. This also comes in a light pink, which is pretty good too. I prefer the yellow for my skin tone though. So they both look just like this. The Wet n Wild Au Naturel palette in Nude Awakening. See, it's like that burgundy pink Naked 3 kind of look here, and these are okay. I have some swatches. I'll leave them in the post below. There are only a few that I really enjoy, these two shimmery ones being some of them. So that compared with this little Essence palette, look at how similar. It's practically the same, right, with like these final three, but I much prefer these Essence ones, to be honest. Next up is this All About Toffee eyeshadow. I'm gonna go into this white shade first, trying to decide what'll look best, and I'm just applying that to the inner part of my eyelid. And then I'm gonna grab my MAC 217 brush. Actually, this is a replica, it's not the actual one, but it works pretty well still. And then I'm gonna go into that pinky shade right here and just apply that on the lid into the crease. Pinks are hard on the lids. I'm kind of surprised that they're all the rage because though they do flatter most skin tones, I find that it's not really my favorite. I much prefer a warmer bronzy brown, but it's doable for sure. Now I'm going into like that purpley tone right down here and put that right into the crease. There we go. This is really pretty. It gives me definitely a similar look to that trio from Essence. This is also Essence, by the by. But the only real difference is this beige is really bright. It's like a light pink. And then you have, ooh, crazy colors. Then you have that mauve shade, which is a little bit more purple. And then this shade, I'll show you, is like almost bronze. I'll apply that on the center of my lids, why not? There we go. So I'm gonna move on next to eyeliner. Now I'm doing something weird for eyeliner. I'm actually using a lip liner. This is the Essence Long Lasting Lip Liner in 11, Be a Game Changer. It's so creamy and definitely long lasting, so I'm just gonna apply that thinly to my lid. The color is amazing. My eyes are kind of greeny hazel. I find it to be so nice. A little smudger brush here, and I'm going to smooth that out. Make sure you get your liner right down to the lashes, and it's okay if it goes a little bit below kind of outer corner because I haven't done my concealer yet, so that'll fix it all up. Right now I'm just really wedging it down into the lash line. So I'll do a bit of primer. My favorite one ever is the Beauty Flash Balm from Clarins. So we'll get just a touch of that on my finger. Really just using a touch here. I'm gonna blend that on. I'm going in with the Photo Focus foundation. This is all the rage, and I have it in 300C Porcelain. I have two shades for 361 Shell Ivory. So it's, I think, the next one up. It's a bit too pink and it dries down pretty dark. Does this have SPF? No, I don't think so. What I'm gonna do, it comes on like this little spatula. I'm just gonna dab like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna use my beauty blender to just move that out of the center of my face, blend it in. I really don't use this foundation too much, probably because I overused it at first, meaning I put a little bit too much on my skin. I don't love how it looks. It kind of clung to my dry patches a bit. But as you can see, this lightest shade is very light. The product I did really love from this range is the concealer. I'll actually keep this in my handbag and use this as a foundation type product on the go. I have my Vasanti corrector that I love to use, this peach one. And a comparable one is in the Essence All I Need concealer palette. This pink shade works pretty well to cancel out those blue tones. So all I'll do is get my little highlighter, or sorry, concealer brush here, just blend that right out under my eyes. This is the lightest shade and it doesn't really match up to that foundation at all, and the numbers are way off, 361 and 840. My concealer spots on and then around the rest of my face, and it works so well. The coverage is amazing. It doesn't get cakey or dry. It lasts all day and it's like completely seamless. Once you blend it out, this dual-ended stick from Wet n Wild, and then the Essence Contour and Highlight Eye Pencil. So I'll put this highlight right under my brow bone. Blend that out. It's a really beautiful pearly shade. Really nice to kind of lift your brows. You could put it down your nose and, you know, Cupid's bow. Actually, maybe I'll do that. A little bit of brightness. This contour shade, I wouldn't put it on my eyes necessarily, but I guess you could do like under the cheekbones, like this, and then blend it out. It's a bit high maintenance for me. I wouldn't do this on a daily basis, I don't think. But the shade is perfect. It's like that warm gray. To compare it to this Wet n Wild dual-ended Mega Glow contour stick, the contour again is like a warm ashy brown. So just layer it up, might as well show you the difference. This one is definitely a bit more intense. The highlighter is great. It's like a pointed tip. Just blend it kind of onto the cheekbones here. This is awesome for my skin tone. They also have individual chubby sticks for highlighting and contouring, but the highlight was pretty much like a concealer shade almost. It wasn't light enough to highlight on me, and the contours were all very orange, so neither of those really worked. But I'll blend this in a bit. I'm gonna grab my Real Techniques brush. I use this to blend out my CC cream every day. This powder also is part of that Photo Focus baseline. Not really crazy about it. Honestly, like nothing's coming off of this, so I wouldn't recommend it. I prefer the Maybelline Dream Matte powder for like day-to-day. It's so good. Now, this Essence Light Up Your Face Illuminizer palette. Look at this. Definitely great for darker skin tones. I'm gonna try the lighter one here on my e.l.f. small tapered brush. Just top it off, why not? It's not too powdery, which is good. Okay, yeah, that's amazing. Wow. Essence Satin Touch Blush in Satin Coral. I'll use a little powder brush here and brush that right on. Wow, this is really nice. This face palette is great. The highlight and contour are amazing. This blush is a bit too bright, so I'll just do a touch of the bronzer shade on kind of the high points of my face. Warm it up just a little bit. I have the Essence eyebrow gel that I want to try out. I have tried it once, but I don't think I applied it right, so I'll get my angled brush. Just kind of brush it in. This only comes in one shade. Luckily it's like that kind of taupey color that works for me. I find that it gets a bit gunky if you're not careful. What do I love? I love this guy. It's practically gone, the Annabelle Brow Show Duo. This is everything. Otherwise, my Anastasia Brow Duo Powder in Taupe is the best. I totally understand the hype and the price. That powder is unreal. Lash Renegade by Wet n Wild. This was their big release and I'm liking it. The lasting power is great, which I did not expect since most Wet n Wild mascaras are terrible for that. I've also not been curling my lashes, which has been a nice change for me. Quite lengthening and separating overall. The ones I've been enjoying from Essence are the False Lashes mascara. This one is amazing for the lower lashes because it's like a cone shape. So I'll just kind of touch onto the lower lashes here. And it doesn't smudge at all. Also, Rock and Doll Volume and Eye Opening. Great stuff. Look at this brush. It's like a big fat curved shape here. So nice. Layering it up. The only problem is throughout the day I do find that this Essence formula will smudge. I don't think any of these are waterproof, so you might get a little bit of darkness under your eye. Lipstick is next, and it's the last step. My favorite one from the Essence collection. What one is this called? Oh, Matte. And it is number 2. It's so pretty. It's the perfect shade. I'm not a matte lipstick wearer. And my lips are quite dry most of the time. They're not too voluptuous, but this lipstick is awesome. Really just giving you some color, a little bit of moisture, I guess. I'm going to be putting swatches on my blog, so subscribe to see more of that. And this is the whole thing, so thank you so much for watching. Leave any comments below, and I will see you later. Bye!